Hello everyone. Again, tonight we're going to do a flower pour, and I am using up all my previously mixed paints. So it's going to be interesting. All my paints are mixed with the glue water medium. A few of them, and I cannot recall which ones, I think the red and the gold, have a little bit of medium, like a tablespoon of medium mixed in with them. The big change is going to be my white. And the white on the canvas is mixed with Floetrol and some satin enamel that is normally used for making the cloud effect in a straight pour. And here is the satin enamel. It is from Deco Art, and I put a couple of tablespoons in, and I also, this is a thinner paint, and then I kept the thickness in this one, or the thicker consistency. And it also has the satin enamel, so I'm hoping to see some really interesting effects. So let's just get going. I am using red and some blues, and I don't want my red to turn brown with the blues. So, and this is kind of a hodgepodge red. It has other colors in it. So, this is a magenta. I thought a white background would be really pretty with a real colorful flower. And then I'm going to put some gold. I want as much division as I can get between the blues and the red. And I've got very, very little. Give a little bit more of this, the blues. So I want to move on to do some other things, so that's why I'm trying to use these paints up. And you can get quite a little collection going, so it's kind of fun to see what you can come up with when when mixing them all, just doing a little bit of each. I'm only going to use 2 napkins tonight. I think that third napkin might be a little overkill. So it adds so much bulk, and that's the real issue. My white seems a little bit thicker than the rest. So anyway, it seems that it'll be all right with just the 2. I think it will be so. And I know this is going to dilute this red a little bit. This is a scarlet or crimson red, I think it was. And then I added some black, and I didn't like it, and I added a little yellow to it. So yeah, it's just kind of a hodgepodge. I like it. I like my reds a little deeper in color than a bright in-your-face kind of a red. My paints are a tiny bit thicker tonight. I didn't really dilute them down too much. They do tend to thicken up when you let them sit, and I did dilute them a little bit, but I didn't really dilute them a whole lot. They are still quite fluid, as you can see. I try not to make a very long video tonight. Unfortunately, this does take a little time. interested to see what effect I get with this satin enamel in here. Good golly, I got a lot of different paints going on. I think I'm going to end with the magenta on top of this red so I can turn my cup. And I'm using an 8-petal cup, one of those 3D cups. And my canvas is a 12 by 12 by 1. It's pretty. Get all that out of there. And I will go back and paint the surrounding area of the flower with the canvas color after everything dries. I don't want to pull these out very far. I kind of like it when it fills in. I'm hoping for a lot of lacing around these edges, but I really couldn't tell you if it's going to. It should, because I've got that gold metallic up against that satin enamel additive and the Floetrol. And in my other paintings, that's what laces out. So we'll just have to see. Now, I want to make sure I get this nice and straight. As straight as I can. Looks pretty good, I hope. I've only done one other painting with the white background, and I thought it was really beautiful. It was one of my favorites that I've done. This is really a nice way to use up your paints, is to make these flowers, because they don't require as much as like a straight pour. Of course, I use 20 by 20s, so it really requires quite a bit of paint. This is my favorite color in the whole world. And that is the Deco Art Sapphire with emerald in it. Just, oh, I don't know, maybe an ounce to 4 ounces or whatever. It's white. It's primarily the sapphire, but those green undertones just, it deepens the blue for some reason, and it also makes this gorgeous green undertone to it, and it's just my favorite. There we go. I don't want too much of this red, but I'm not going to be able to add too much more. It's spreading. It's just hoping to get some of these used up. Looks like I might still have a little bit left after this. Ooh. Don't do that. Paint's so expensive, you hate to waste any of it, you know, so. I'm going to do my best to use this up. That's an awful lot. Maybe I'll mix these two because there's just a smattering left. Okay, that has to be it. I'm running out of space here. Didn't get it quite centered. Oh well, it's okay. Ooh, I'm going to go off the edge. I can tell already. Shoot. Well, hopefully. It'll be all right. I have to tip this a little bit. Whew. This is my heavy napkin. Just really don't have a lot of wiggle room here. No, this just might be too much paint, folks. We'll have to see. I want this to sit here for a minute and soak up that extra moisture. It's not going to be quite as much because of the white having the Floetrol, and it doesn't have any water in it. So I'm just spraying the edges to soften these napkins so it's easier for me to gather them up in a tighter configuration. Okay. Sliding all over. I really want to pinch this lower. Boy, did I get cells. Just a tremendous amount of cells. That's pretty cool. Like, I had way too much paint on this canvas. That's a fact. That's okay. We'll just sop some of it up. That's better. And that paper towel, if I'd have laid it out, would have made another complete painting. I'll try to just pull this out a little bit. Now it looks like the petal folded over a little bit. That's pretty cool. It's very pretty. Okay. Wow. Spread the white around. And then bring you in. Okay. Here's a overview. I'm going to show you all these cells. They are abundant. Look at that. Yeah, This one turned out really good. Well, I think I know what medium I'm going to use instead of that white medium. Gosh, I can't think of the name. Pearl medium, which has all those, it's just full of mica, very, very small mica that's glitter basically. It almost looks like a poinsettia center. That is so pretty. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll try this. It'll be a great way to use up your straight pour paints. And please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Till the next time. Bye-bye.